Hello, my friends. We have finally began working on our Basquiat inspired pieces. You worked so hard on developing your ideas and your sketches. This was one of mine, based around teaching the things that are important to me and my identity as a teacher. I've got that Basquiat crown. I've got some lined paper, words like kindness, care, teach, peace, eyes and ears all around. That paint splatter representing me as an art teacher, and bright colors and lots of line, right? Shape, line, color is really the theme here. And just getting really loose with your lines and the way that you put down the media on the paper. Now, you can see this is looking quite different from my sketch. That is okay, and you may find that yours sort of takes on a different look as well. I'm sticking with the same theme. What I did was I started with a plain piece of paper. I ripped up some lined paper, glued it down onto the paper, used a wash of brown tempera paint. Now a wash is just water with a little bit of paint in it, so it's more of a washed look. It blends in and kind of bleeds onto the paper. I collaged some newspaper clippings of different paintings onto the background, and I decided to add a little brain here, a heart and a brain, right? Symbolizing, my love for teaching and the thought process behind it. Now, after you do a collage on the background, if you want to, and then you move on to the paint, you're gonna paint your main shapes. That's it. We're not doing details with paint. We're painting our main shapes. Then you get to go in with the oil pastels, which again is basically oil paint in a stick, and the tempera paint sticks, which are really fun. So I'm gonna go ahead in with my oil pastels, and I'm gonna begin drawing that signature crown on that heart, just like I have it in my design. Now, the good thing about oil pastels is you can layer and cover up almost anything. Like, it will cover that paint right up, no problem. I'm gonna go in with some brighter yellow to really blend in some different colors. I don't want to keep you watching for too long, but I just want to give you an idea of where I'm going with this. Same thing again, my heart is a little bit wet with paint, so I'm going to be careful, but I'm going to go in and draw those paint splatters. Now remember, Basquiat style is quite messy. Nothing is super neat and complete. So I'm leaving peekaboos. I'm leaving that paint kind of shining through. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna do green on this side. I'm not really being too careful, and that's why we did that continuous line drawing exercise, to just free ourselves up a little bit, because we always try so hard to make our art so perfect. If you find your collage pieces come up, we can always touch those up later on. Again, scribble, nothing crazy. Let's see here. I'm gonna go in with some dark green. Do some kind of messy outlining here. It's almost like you have to try and be a little messy with this piece here. Let's see, I'm gonna go in with some beige for that brain. I kind of want it to be a little bit funky and represent like the creativity that we all have in us. Maybe some of this light green, leave that light pink in the middle. Go in and outline that with a very loose hand, right? I'm not making sure it's perfect. I'm being quite loose with it, and do my details of my brain like that. I'm not worried about it being perfect. All right, I'm representing, maybe I'll do a different color on the other side, kind of representing that creative side versus that information processing side, right? All right, got my brain ready. Now I'm gonna bust out some of these cool tempera sticks. I love this color. And I'm going in, I'm going crazy. I'm not worried about it being perfect. Lots and lots of line. Does it have to be crazy? Does it have to be thought out? No. So fun to just kind of go free with it. Let's see. I went really neutral in the background, so I want to bring in some bright colors with my lines. I'm going to be adding a lot. This is a really cool orange. Maybe I'll layer that on top of the red. So cool because it just covers everything below it. It's like, it really is paint in a stick. Let's see. Oh, my lights went out. Let me stand up and wake them up. Wake up, lights. There they go. All right, I do have written words that I need to put in. Teach. Does it have to be my neatest writing? Nope. Teach. Go over it again. So you can see where I'm going with it. I'm layering on top. I'm having fun. I'm not overthinking. Let's see. I'm trying to balance out the colors here. Go over it so it pops. Adding on, adding on, adding on. Looking at some different colors. This pink kind of speaks to the heart there. Maybe yellow here. And I'm just gonna keep going until I feel it's truly done. I'm looking at Basquiat's work as I'm working to see how I can sort of mesh with his style. I do want to put a lot more color because I kind of regret doing this brown in the background. I kind of wish it was more colorful. So I'm going to layer these colors on top. And I just cannot wait to see what your finals look like.